we had Bernie Sanders on the program yesterday, and before we had him on, I announced that we were going to have him on the day before. Now, I want to show you a little clip from that about what would happen if we had Bernie Sanders on and he started winning. Let's just take a quick look at that. Here comes Bernie Sanders. Here comes Bernie Sanders.
Here he comes.
Might be the turning point for him.
Here it comes. Oh my God, the degree to which I would take credit would be immeasurable. If he ran the table after he came on the Young Turks and didn't lose a state after that, do you have any idea what kind of credit I would take? Do you have any idea? I have a warning for Bernie Sanders. If he wins every state from there on, he'll have to give us minimum 20% credit. Okay, that's just a fact. That's the facts of life. It's a fact. 20% credit. I think I'm being fair and reasonable. Now, are you ready for a new poll about Bernie Sanders? Now, he has been trailing in every national poll until today. Bloomberg poll out. All of a sudden, here comes Bernie Sanders. Not coming from behind. In front now. 49-48. 49-48 today. First poll he's up in a long, long time on the national scene. I'm not saying we were responsible. I mean, 25%? Can I see 30% on the board? Calm down. I know that the polling was done before the interview. Just shh, don't be a Debbie Downer, okay? But here comes Bernie Sanders. Okay. Now, the same thing that we have been telling you, that's new. That really is. He's been surging nationally in all the polling, and that's the first time he's up, like I said, in many, many, many months. But one thing that has been consistent is how much better he does against Hillary Clinton in terms of electability. So now Clinton versus Trump, good. She's winning by a lot, 54-36. So that's reassuring no matter who wins the Democratic nomination. Well, you can't do better than that. It's 18 points, right? Get a load of this. Donald Trump versus Bernie Sanders? Sorry. Bernie Sanders beating him by an insane 24 points. Landslide. Bernie Sanders beating Donald Trump in a different poll in Utah, in the deep red state of Utah. Bernie Sanders flat out beats Donald Trump. Okay? Now, and by the way, I believe Hillary Clinton does too, but he wins by a larger margin, as always, right? So now we go to Ted Cruz. Again, reassuring Hillary Clinton beating Ted Cruz. Nice solid lead there of 9 points. Great. Is Bernie Sanders doing better? Of course! 12-point lead for Bernie Sanders. Now, here's the problematic part. If it's John Kasich and he's still in the race, Clinton loses to John Kasich, according to this Bloomberg poll, 47-43. She loses to him by 4 points. Well, I'm sure Bernie Sanders, since he's less electable, will also lose to him. Wrong! Bernie Sanders beats John Kasich by 4 points. Anyone telling you that Bernie Sanders is less electable is either completely ignorant or completely lying. So you pick. So if you see someone in the mainstream media or on television telling you Hillary Clinton's more electable, and at a bare minimum not acknowledging every poll that shows that he does better against every candidate on the Republican side, well, then you know that they're being disingenuous with you, dishonest with you, or they don't know anything about politics, they don't know anything about this race, and they should be fired immediately for negligence. Now, the other scenario, they don't get fired because their job is to lie to you, to do propaganda for the establishment. The establishment does not like Bernie Sanders, and no matter what the numbers say, they will never acknowledge that he's more electable. Okay, but we do on this show because we're based in facts, unlike the establishment media.